back again. I just thought I'd start this video off with this beautiful scene right here. I think these colors and everything, I think it's just awesome. It makes me think about times to come. Once we realize the profits that will come from our investments in these cryptocurrencies, it just makes me think of sitting on a back balcony looking out over whatever landscape you have available to you, and just, you know, taking in the nature, taking in whatever it is that you're looking at, and reflecting on the things that are in your life and appreciating them. I don't know, it just makes me think of some of the places that I've been, some things that I've seen that were just absolutely beautiful. Case in point, went to the Grand Canyon some years ago, and it was absolutely beautiful. So anyway, I just wanted to start it off with something, you know, that I think is just beautiful. Beautiful, if I can say beautiful enough, right? All right, let's get started here. So let me stop this. First article here, and again, today's Saturday. It's really kind of a chill out day for me, but you know, I mean, nothing wrong with a little news. So, reasons behind Ripple's XRP recent price slump. Okay, so as I was checking out this article, I mean, they're really not telling us anything that we don't know. Just kind of go over they're going over the market cap and all that stuff. I mean, and the price analysis of Ripple, they kind of outline where it was. It was at it had gone up to $3 per token, and you know, saying still showing signs of resistance. Yeah, major resistance from $3, right? And then the past, when was this article? The 10th. So today's the 11th. Yeah, yesterday. It's fallen to it hit 32 cents from 37 cents. Okay, so we know that XRP, as well as every other currency out there, it's all dropped. It's all gone down. It's the trading has gone down. The market cap has gone down. And then they cite some reasons for the slump. There are no substantial reasons why Ripple is performing the way it is performing. Neutral observers say that it's going down because of the lawsuits the company has been facing one after another, and the fact that XRP is utilized only in one product of Ripple. That means even if Ripple rises as a company, it will have little effect on XRP price unless the adoption of the Ripple product that uses XRP, XRapid, increases. Well, we know that. We know Ripple didn't go out pushing XRP. But instead they initially put the XCurrent out to reduce the time frame that it takes for the payments to happen for you know, that on that side of it. But XRP is for cross-border settlement. So yeah, we know that it is the main use for it as far as banks go. However, there will be those of us who do have XRP who will be trading it, and you know, it'll be kind of like Bitcoin. You know, it'll be fractions of of an XRP in the near future. I would say definitely next 2 or 3 years. But in the meantime, in the short term, you know, again, I believe we're going to see some major increases as far as what we've seen, according, you know, in comparison to what we've seen in the past. I I just, I know right now it seems pretty bleak, but well, I'll go into that in just a second. And it says some other crypto observers claim Ripple's dismal performance and that of the entire market, yes, is highly influenced by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's move to postpone the decision-making process on whether to incorporate another application to develop a Bitcoin ETF or exchange-traded fund. Right. So we know that is having an effect on the prices across the board. Not only that, it's the fact that they have not come right out and said that XRP is not a security, and who can overlook the fact that the whole market's being manipulated. So there are several different things that are actually causing the market to stay suppressed, and as I've said before, I just think it's going to go lower. I know it's low now, but it does not have the strength in dollar value just yet. And it's coming. It's just that those big guys who have not, the big entities who have not entered the market yet, that money is still sitting on the sideline. I think also that XRP, they were saying that it'll hit, it may hit the low that it kind of was stuck at around 20 cents. I don't think it'll get that low. The reason why is because a lot more people have bought into XRP. So I think that kind of a base price will be just a bit higher because there are just more players in XRP right now. So that's just my opinion. I'm not a financial analyst. I'm not trying to give financial advice or anything like that. So it's just my opinion. Anyway, to move on, this explanation explains Bitcoin's fall in price. And as we know by now, when Bitcoin takes a hit, most of the other cryptocurrencies usually tend to follow suit. That's today's correction was nasty. Ripple, XRP, and Ethereum suffered brutally with the majority of the other digital tokens recording heavy losses. Yes, of course. Yesterday was pretty bad. And we're gonna have some more days like that. Like I said, I really believe. But do not worry. The reason, the fact that it is as low as it is, that means you buy. Okay, you if you have $500, well, this is what I would do, or what I plan on doing. Say I'm gonna invest $500. Well, today I'll go ahead and get $100 worth, right? And then if I see another move going down, I'm going to buy another $100 worth. I'll just, as it goes down, I'm just going to keep buying as it, moves lower. That's my thinking on it. The way I think I'll go ahead and move forward with my buying in, my dollar cost averaging. When I initially bought into XRP, it was much higher than it is now. So, that's just the way I plan on doing it. So let's go ahead and move on to the next article. So Binance using XRP as the base currency only makes sense, says Weiss Ratings. Weiss Rating is echoing the sentiments of the XRP community, as it says Binance adding XRP as the base currency makes complete sense. The crypto rating agency seems to be taking a liking to XRP, as it recently tweeted XRP being really fast in exchange for the money. And yes, XRP, I mean the transaction times, it's really, really fast, and that's good. A lot of people are actually using it to transfer their value from exchange to exchange, and that's awesome. I mean, again, that more people using it in that manner is just going to make the price go up. Once all of this hocus pocus is, that's going on is done with. So let's move on to the next topic. XRP community appealing Binance to add XRP as base currency. Recently, XRP is gaining a lot of traction as a new base currency. San Francisco-based DCEX exchange added XRP as the base currency on its crypto-to-crypto trading platform. At this time only, an Indian exchange, Unicoin, has also done the same thing. before this, Bitrue had added the world's third largest cryptocurrency as its base currency. So, you know, these things that are happening, they are just indications that XRP is going to increase in price. I mean, it's just going to happen. Once this, like I said, once this hocus pocus is done, it's going to go up. I mean, the whole market will go up, but XRP is going to, I believe, is going to benefit the most when this bull run happens, or when when these price increases come to us. So there's no need to worry. Like I said, and I keep stressing, don't get discouraged as the price goes down. I mean, it's likely to go lower. It may hit some low prices that will look scary. So just hold on. Don't get discouraged. Keep your hands strong and hold on. In fact, like I said, keep buying. You will be, I believe you're going to be very, very surprised and happy at the, at the return that you get. So if you want to check out this article, it seems it's really good. Actually, the person who started that tweet was C3 Nick, and it just went absolutely crazy. He had many retweets. It's much higher than that now. So yeah, that's something else that we can definitely look forward to with people utilizing XRP as a transfer medium. So moving on to the next article, we have India. Ripple India MD speaks about expansion plans, states list of banks will grow. Well, we already know that from previous articles that XRP was already, I think they said somewhere around, they had 50% of India. Now, what that exactly meant, I'm not quite sure, but let's just take a look at this article real quick. I won't read the whole thing. You can check it out if you get a chance. But Ripple has begun targeting Asian markets for the propagation of their technology. More specifically, the settlements firm is focusing on Japanese and Indian markets. Ripple's Naveen Gupta, the managing director for India, Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and North Africa, recently spoke about these plans in an interview with Tech Circle. Ripple opened an office in Mumbai last year, keeping in view its expansion plans. Moreover, the firm has lately been adding the banks in India to its network of banks worldwide known as RippleNet. They also seem to be making moves to hold a dominant market share in the Indian market, with SVP of product Ashish Birla stating, "We realize that if you get the top three banks in India into Ripple, you get 80% of the market share. And then we looked at where's the future. And so we realized in the next 5 years, 1 billion people will become banked in India, but they'll be banked through their phone. So then we started targeting mobile phone providers and telcos." Keeping in mind, Gupta recently spoke in an interview about how Ripple wants to tap into the $70 billion remittance market. He also spoke about its solutions and the primary competitor it has in the field. Ripple is matched up against a 60-year-old banking system known as the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. Man, that's a mouthful. Better known by the name SWIFT. Yeah, I think I just rather say SWIFT. All right, so the legacy system reportedly has around 6% error rate, something that Ripple aims to identify as and improve through their solutions. Gupta stated, "We are building a message-based superhighway through which money can travel, and mind you, they don't have to be cryptocurrencies. Fiat currencies can also travel via our blockchain protocol." So Gupta also revealed details about other markets that Ripple is specifically looking at, such as banks in the Middle Eastern region. The area is famous for oil, and the underlying financial transactions are usually made in the millions. As seen above, Ripple seems to have a plan with every market they are targeting. So I won't even go into any further. So, well, I'll go ahead and read this. Gupta stated, "We are already working with several banks globally, especially in the Middle Eastern region. We also have customers in Africa and Europe. who are conducting millions of transactions via our network protocol instead of using Swift. So anyway, like I said, we have a lot of good news, a lot of good information that's coming out, and I mean, it's only looking better and better for XRP. And man, this is it's quite a little bit, but anyway, we know that at some point, all of this these bear sentiments and whatnot, it's going to be over with. We just have to hold on. We have to remain strong, remain uplifted, and be hopeful that everything is going to turn out for the best. So again, just hold on to your coins. Just remain positive and tune in, because I will continuously say that if you need your daily dose of positivity about the market and where XRP is going, hey, just tune in to me and you will. That is exactly what you're going to hear, and you're going to see the articles that do back that up. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you tuning in. Definitely come back. If you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe, like, and hit that little bell so you get all the notifications. And I will be back again. This has been Mr. Free Coiner. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.